Today we are going to get started making something called neurographic art. Today we are just working in black and white, so you can use a pencil to first write your name on the back. Please also remember to put your class number just in case something gets mixed up. After you've done that, flip it over. And then you can decide, do you want to start in pencil, in Sharpie, or in a different kind of black marker. We are just using black for today. We will add color later. You are going to find an edge at the paper to start, and then you are going to kind of scribble around for about 10 seconds. Don't go too crazy or too out of control or fast with this. Take your time, but you're going to want a lot of scribbles that loop and intersect with each other. Because where they intersect right here, we have 4 sharp corners. For a neurograph, you take the corners and you round them out. So there are no sharp edges. I like this first one because it really looks like the sparkle emoji. And then you are going to color it in black. So if you are doing this with a pencil, I would say save the coloring in for when you transition to a Sharpie or a black marker. But if you started in that, you can go ahead and fill in the spaces that way. I am fast forwarding through this next part because I unfortunately, you can't really see what I'm doing. My hand is blocking it with the camera. So we're gonna go quickly through this first part and then I'll show you some other spaces where it's a bit easier to see when my hand isn't blocking it. I think the shapes that you're going to add to round them out look like a parentheses or a letter U that go in different angles. I also like to go over the lines, especially if your Sharpie is kind of dry or your marker is not really juicy. Go back over it and make the line a lot bolder. You can also thicken the lines if you want to. It's totally up to you how you want this to look. This is just kind of the basic directions for how to do this. All right, we're going to slow it back down now. And I am showing you how I'm doing some of these loops. If you don't have an intersection, I just like to go around it and kind of make it into a letter O. It looks a little bit like a eyeball there, and then you can round the corners. I had to take some hand stretching breaks when I was filming this. That's what I did right before I did that loop. So I would recommend taking a couple breaks and stretching out your hands if you need to, because this is really testing your fine motor skills when you go through and add. It's going to be a little bit like a scavenger hunt to find all of the sharp corners and intersections and turn them into soft, rounded edges. You can definitely help each other find them, have someone look at your work when you're done and ask, did I miss any? Make sure it's someone at your table that you're not getting up. But if you really enjoy coloring books, if you're someone who likes to doodle or color things in, I think this will be a great project for you. This is something that art therapists recommend, that people who are really stressed out do sometimes, as it's really repetitive and can really calm you. So I hope that you have a nice, calm, relaxing time doing this. And we are going to add color or some designs on the next time. So this is my finished one. This took me about 15 minutes start to finish. So I expect it'll take you the same amount of time, if not longer. Don't rush. Remember to tightly put the cap back on all of your materials, put them away, and turn this in to the turn-in bin on the supply table. Have fun, and I'll see you next time when we add color.